And here there's
And we'll change the description to minutes the 22nd. They change their schedule operations.
okay. What's your son's name again?
Jason.
Sorry?
Jason.
Keith.
I think it was. I think it was actually talking powder. There was like a cloud of dust.
Right, very well.
So the Bears are kicking.
The Ohio Bears. So, one, Bears are the Detroit football league leaders, and the Cincinnati Dukes are the blue collar football league leaders right now. What do you think about this team tonight here, Dan?
We got the Dukes here coming off their first loss, seeing how they bounced back from that. They went up to Detroit, played well, but still came up short.
Yep.
It's the number one team in the country, 42-24. The Bears, obviously, a pretty good team themselves, so it should be a good matchup here tonight.
Now, if I remember, isn't the Bears, are they near Canton or where are they located?
I don't remember exactly where the Bears are located. Ohio, obviously. A bunch of their last several Ohio teams in the league. I know the Columbus Fire are in that league, so it makes sense for them to be in that Canton area.
Well, the Bears are about to kick off here. Dukes are to receive down by the 10-yard line.
Number 24 kicking off, fielded at 15 by Dominic Williams. Number 20 got some room along the left side.
It's a first and 10.
And he's out of bounds.
They're down around the 39-yard line. So Dominic Wilkins, he's the kick returner, wide receiver, and running back. This is his 7th year in semi-football.
Yeah.
Which one?
This that way. This.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, here I'll tell him. I got off right. Sorry about
The
that.
Dukes will have it at the.
Okay. Just tell me when you're ready.
So the Dukes have it at their own 37-yard line to start things off. First and 10.
Throwing out the ball there. Here's
We got Kamani Murray, quarterback to start as usual. Mike Crawford as running back. Give him
Crawford does have that speed.
a football delay here. You get the right football out on the field, or a football. It helps to have a football.
And I noticed this is the first time I've seen a female official here in the blue collar football league. I don't know if they're on the Kentucky side or the other side of the refereeing crew.
Yeah, I haven't noticed that before either. So yeah, might be a first year for a female ref in the BCFL. I know we'd have players. Female players have been in the league.
That is correct.
So Murray getting ready to take the snap. This is gonna be a handoff to Crawford, up the middle, short gain.
Being around about 6-yard gain, 49.
Well, I think that running game is going to be key for the Dukes today. It's one thing they haven't got going on their offense, really. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a heavy dose of that running game and try and get that established today.
Yard gain for the Dukes, 2-6, on the 41-yard line. It's a beautiful day here at Christopher South Athletic Complex here at one of Dukes High School in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA.
So said 2nd and 6. Dukes, same formation here. Murray waiting for the snap, laying in motion. That's Duke. Back this week. He missed last week's game. Another handoff to Crawford. This time he has lots of room up the middle. And he's finally going to be brought down after a nice gain down to the 40.
10. Cincinnati Dukes on the 40-yard line there. when you get Crawford the ball, he takes it literally to he gains so much real estate.
About 18 yards in that game from 141 to the other one, and a Dukes first down. So, as we mentioned, the Dukes lean on their running game early. Let's see if they go to it again, or maybe they take advantage and a little play action pass. See where that works. The Bears fired up on defense. The dark side defense, apparently. This looks like it might be a pass with Crawford up to block. There's a short pass. Mike Clay juggles it, but does bring it in and cannot slip that tackle.
It may have gone maybe 2 yards, but it's temple right now.
So just a short gain. They were
It's about 2 yard gains. So that would be about 2nd and 8, ball on 39-yard line.
so a short gain for the Dukes. We'll see how they address this second down situation. So far, it's been 2 runs, 1 pass. Clock has been running the whole time. We got Murray trying to draw off sides, the late count. There it is, a handoff to Crawford. Spins out of 1 tackle, spun down, trying to escape the second one.
Man, Crawford with those 2 spins trying to get the extra yard.
Down to about the 31-yard line.
And
Is that going to be? Yeah, he does get just to the marker. First down. Another first down for the Dukes.
That ball is on the 32nd-yard line. We'd like to thank eDriven Scoreboard for covering this game here live tonight on YouTube.
So new running back in. Marcus Weber, number 30, takes over at running back. See if he gets some run. Now, it's a spread formation. Murray's looking to pass. Nice block. Short pass. Looks like it is caught by Mike Clay.
I believe that was two for
Mike Clay out there, number 3, yeah. Actually lost a yard on that one.
That will be 2nd 11. Ball on the 33-yard line for the Dukes.
So lost 1 on that play. On the 32-yard line. Dukes quickly out of the huddle. Again, two receivers on each side of Kamani Murray. Marcus Weber in the backfield. Well, at the signals, this time it is a handoff to Weber. He stumbles through the line. So maybe Jeremiah Ware on that tackle, down to the 30, because the original line of scrimmage got that yard back, but it's now 3rd and 10. Seemed to be a passing situation here. See if the Dukes follow that script.
Dukes see who was trouble right now, but Dukes must pull themselves out very, very difficult situations.
Mike Crawford back in at running back. The Dukes also getting close to having a chance to show their newest addition, Drake Brown, a kicker, joined the team this week. There's Juke with the catch. He cannot escape with a tackle, though. Good stop by the defense. Brian Jackson there to make the stop, bringing up a 4th down. See where they. Yeah, this would be a very long. It would be about 45-yard field goal if they tried that. Yeah. Rush letting, so 4th and 7. Ball on the 20.
It's a 28-yard line.
28. Let's be a little more manageable. This is clearly a passing situation for the Dukes. No running back in the backfield. Murray, he's looking to his right. Voids the rush. It is picked off at about the 16. Bringing it back. Oh, finally brought down. There's a flag. Number 0 looks like Najee Rax with the pick.
Rax is the running back for the Bears.
Flag is probably on the return. Looks like there's some sort of blocking, either a block in the back or a blindside block. The Bears should maintain possession, but might just have a little more field to travel. Let's see what the call is.
It's a 9 first quarter. Both teams scored. This point to 7 ball to 13 up.
So it is a block in the back by the Bears. After the interception, they will maintain possession. That'll move them back, let's see, to the 17 or 18-yard line. Here, our female official puts the ball down. The lines judge is at about the 18. We'll call it the 18.
Yeah, that's definitely the 18.
First down for the Bears. Let's see what their offense has in store for us.
It's the first time that the Dukes have their defense on the field here tonight, man. What do you think of our defense here with our two-time champions?
Well, defense has been pretty impressive this year. They give up some points last week to the Ravens, but just about everyone does. Nothing to hang on that your head about there. We got one back in the backfield. The number 0, the Rax, who had the interception, is now the running back, and he will take the handoff and not go very far. Dominic Raven is there to escort him to the ground. And looks like, they're going fast. They're not going to let the Dukes settle. It's a no-huddle offense here. We got Josh Bridges appears, number 7 at quarterback, getting everyone in the right place. Second down. And a high snap. He recovers, rolls out to his right, looks for a man who brings it in. Number 2.
Well, Pete basically in possession right there.
Tate Coleman brings in the pass. He's
6-1.
Out of bounds. The Bears still going fast. They don't care about the clock stopping. Well, actually, it looks like they're going to huddle over this third down play.
That's right. I think it's 33 there, Dan.
Yep, the Bears give us a little chance to break here after going fast those first 2 plays.
Here's an information.
So there's a hop. This is quarterback keeps it himself. On the right side. Oh, quite a hit by DeMond Dorsey. He's going to celebrate with his teammates on the sidelines there. Great job. Looks like he did stop him short of the first down. The Bears, let's see if what they'll do here.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold it.
It's going to be, they are going to give him the first down. It looks like the
28-yard line
is a first down, so they get the first down. There's his head going fast. There's another pass over the middle. It is too high.
Yeah, that was a typical on Jamar. Unusual name, Irby.
So there's
I can't tell. I mean, the initials right here on my roster, it says ATH.
ATHU. Slate means you can play all over the field. Not confined to one position. Exactly. So we got 2nd and 10. The Bears huddling up this time, slowing down this fast-paced offense, this no-huddle offense. So there's
7:16 left and score by saying the first quarter right here in Cincinnati. Those high school.
So we're just calling out the signals, surveying the defense for the second down play. It's going to be another pass. Short pass out to the running back. Or not the running back, that's probably a tight end. Number 6 with the catch.
One man, he's the defensive back there. So basically, they're doing a little Miami.
Short gain, actually a loss on that play. Loss of 3. Makes it 3rd and long. Well, on the 25 for the Bears. So again, the huddle, critical play. You want to get this one right. Third down, hunt team's hut. Yes and no. So got a break, probably a timeout by the Bears, I'm assuming.
Since it's 7 in the first quarter, anyways. We are back. eDriven Sports presentation. Semi-pro football here in the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. Cincinnati Dukes take it on the Ohio Bears. The Dukes are with the Blue Collar Football League, and the Bears are with the Tri-Point Football League. Both teams are 4-1 coming in tonight's game. We don't know, but
So coming out of this timeout, a little longer timeout. It is a pretty hot day, so the referees are going to give them a little extra time, some extra breaks here to make sure everything can come out of this game
maybe
just fine. Yes.
at least the rain when they need it.
So third and long for the Bears. There's a snap. Drop back to pass, stepping up, looking deep, and intercepted by the Dukes. Who was that? It's LaShawn Hooper. His second game with the Dukes, his first interception. I believe his first game was last week in Detroit. There was a flag. Looks like it was late. I don't know if it was on the return or.
Well, the fishing crew are now in a hurry.
They moved it back a little bit, which further. I didn't see a lot of contact beforehand. Let's see what they got. Looks like we're going to get a call here.
Super face mask penalty against the Ohio Bears. This is totally for Bears. Very good when you have your hand on face mask during a return.
Yeah, that's going to face mask penalty is going to give the Dukes 15 more yards at the end of this play. Give them even better field position. It's a pretty nice one, about the 40-yard line. They're going to move them. Actually, we're in the 50. Now they're going to be at the Bears 35 to start this second drive.
5:58 left in the first quarter. Game scored scoreless. Christian Tannenbaum, 35-yard line.
So the Dukes come out. They feature their running game a bit on that first drive. Let's see. This looks like it'd be more of a passing formation, I should say. First and 10. And we're back ready for play. See Kamani Murray, 3 receivers out there to the left. With the running back also to the left. Murray takes the handoff, goes deep to the right. They're too far.
8-3-1 half the North here, buddy.
Looking for Idaho Brown with 3 touchdowns, including 2 receptions and a kick return touchdown last week. Looking to make another connection, but unsuccessful on that attempt.
Point is running season. He's the Cincinnati Dukes. He's getting some hard knock experience here. You know, a little bit of tough love, but he can do it. And
I know actually he's been around a while. He was with the Cincinnati Bucks for a while. Actually, the Cincinnati Hawks before that. So has come over to the Dukes to add this great addition to the receiving core. So this is a handoff to Mike Crawford, and he's going nowhere. James Pruitt eventually brought him down. Crawford had nothing running to the right.
So
Lost 2 yards.
pretty ball on the 37-yard line.
So 2 yard loss on that. This is clearly going to be a pass here for the Dukes. Good job by this Bears defense. The Dukes offense has really gotten off to a fast start every game. I think this is the first time they haven't scored on their opening possession. And the second possession, even with this great field position, Dukes are put into a third and long, and the Dukes are going to take a timeout.
It's the first out for the Dukes. Both teams have 2 timeouts left. Look at that, 4:40 in the first quarter. Both teams are scoreless.
Where the Bears brought their water boys and girls with them, apparently, saving them to have that extra trip to the sidelines. Any step in this heat is welcome. Any step saved, I should say. As you mentioned, they do have a few players going both ways on the Bears too, so you want to definitely take care of your players. Dukes all hold up on their side, on the far sideline. Right here in the South Field today, a bit of irony. The Dukes, as mentioned last week, were up in Detroit. The Detroit Ravens are actually playing at the other field here at Walnut Hills. They're playing the Cincinnati Bucks. The PFA game. So last week the Dukes went up to Detroit. This week the Ravens come down here, but not to play the Dukes, to play the Cincinnati Bucks. So as we get back to play, third and long. Duke goes in motion. Murray steps up and overthrows the receiver.
Found out that Ohio Players are home games in Western, which is in Colorado County. It's slightly northwest of Franklin County, which is county of our Ohio.
So
Yeah,
brings up fourth and 12 now for the Dukes, trying to capitalize on this field position. So far, they've just gone back 2 yards, which is not very helpful. And
12.
5 wide. And Murray, he was back a while. A bit looked like he might have been punting, which would have been odd in this situation, but it looks like it is going to be a full play. Murray, high snap, fields it, doesn't like where he sees, rolls out to the right. He is brought down for a sack.
Sack by trick 2.
Julius Monroe.
I believe that's a turnover.
Yes, that sack by Monroe will bring an end to the Duke's second drive at the Bears' 41-yard line. Still scoreless. So great job by this Bears defense. They came out fired up. The Dukes probably have a bit of after a pretty good performance last week, got some kudos despite the loss, as I said. So they got a bit of a target on their back now. These Bears trying to make a name for themselves, seeing if they can knock off the Dukes.
It's going to be a bit of a challenge. I mean, it's a great team last year in the BCFL.
So yes, the Dukes looking to repair as BCFL champions. And also, yeah,
For 2A, I believe.
yes, also the 2A championship number 7. Quick pass out to the right, falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 for the Bears.
Team, Little. So, I mean, this team does, they do Ironman football, you know. They can play both offense and defense.
Yeah, the Bears, as we mentioned, has several plays going both ways. It's going to be important that they keep this game close and keep themselves in it. And even really, it's a probably important for them to get a lead in this game so they can play from ahead.
Then it was trying to get inside that precious Cincinnati Dukes real estate here.
And see what they have. The Bears, they went fast their first drive. They haven't gotten a chance to do that yet. The option number 7, the quarterback keeps it off the middle. And the option play definitely gets the first down.
Bring that quarterback keeper. I believe that is a first and 10. You know, the 3-yard line.
And as they were before, the Bears are going fast. Not wasting any time getting back to this line.
Wrong full attack mode. It's offense.
Where just takes the snap. This time he does hand it off. And not much doing, maybe a yard before Dominic Raven and looks like
second and 9, pull on the 44-yard line.
Looks like Torrance Green was there to join Dominic Raven on the stop. 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9, as he said. They are in the Dukes territory. Their first foray on this side of the field. So the Dukes, after the short gain, do huddle up on this play. Give the Dukes defense a little bit of chance to regroup.
Now with 2:24 left, and scoring 15 scoreless.
So new running back number 3, Raphael Hughley. He's been around a while. Burgess scrambling, trying to escape Devon Dorsey. He does get the pass away and completes.
And both feet were in.
To number 13,
So
Dorian Little.
It's first and 10. Let's see where they're going to place that ball. I say around the 23.
So nice gain from midfield. So it looks like we're going to talk about this.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw the pass. So that'll make it a illegal forward pass and negate the nice gain down inside the 30-yard line.
So the ball is now down around the third and 9.
Actually, they're going to move them back. They're going to go, it's going to be 5 yards and a loss of down.
Well, wait a minute. They're moving it down. I said that would be 3rd and 14. Oh, 3rd and 13. Go on the 48-yard line.
So we'll be 3rd down. I was going to say we were going to play 2nd down, but there was a loss of down. So it'll be 3rd down now for the Bears. Nice job of scrambling, but just scrambled a bit too far for letting that pass off. So it's a tough play to finally get because you have to be all the way, your entire body has to be past the line of scrimmage, even if you have a toe or an ankle or whatever at or behind the line of scrimmage. It's good enough for that to be legal, but that's not what the officials saw. So clock running down to about a minute remaining of the scoreless first quarter.
It's fine, but it's 1 minute. It starts real fast. Let's take it.
Going in.
Flag.
Looks like I think the Bears got a timeout before the delay game. So it is going to be a timeout for the Bears, their 2nd of the quarter and half.
The second charge timeout for the Ohio Bears.
So the Bears saved themselves 5 yards, keep it at 3rd and 13. They were under center for that play. It was a bit of interesting. I don't know if it might have been a trick play of some variety they were planning on. Well, that was the first time they've been under center. Most they've been in pretty much from the shotgun the rest of the game. Bears pulling out all the stops here to get what would be a big win for them on the road here at Cincinnati.
Keep things lively, but today we're not doing the music. We just did our national anthem and just Let the team do what they want.
Yeah, the couple of dudes hanging out with the refs here, discussing some calls. I assume. I don't know that there's anything to be complaining about yet.
Yeah, this field is usually for soccer and this is usually a practice field, if I'm not mistaken, for the Walnut Hills High School Eagles here, Dan.
Well, it's just a nice field to have. Like I said, there's two semi-pro games going on tonight. It's great that we can be able to do that here at a place like Walnut Hills, a great facility. It's been very great. So they are going back under center with two running backs behind him on the 3rd and 13. Interesting start to this play. Fill out the signals. Looks like it's going to be takes a pitch. Steady goes deep and incomplete. Looking for Dorian Little. Kayvon Burnett was there to break it up.
Kevin Burnett with a steep pass, basically, got it away. He's a defensive back, 6'2", 165 pounds. And Kurt Caesar put this deep.
Burnett had 2 interceptions last week against the Ravens. Didn't get the interception, but did his job bringing up this 4th and long for the Bears, who are going to be punting. Looks like number 24, Andrew Vandergraft. So is he going to be the one punting? He's the one heading back there. Bears offense not excited to come off the field, not surprisingly. I think there are a few guys short though. They're a little light. They have enough, but sometimes there's some confusion when guys go both ways. Who stays on, who goes off. Looks like they've got it settled. We got Raekwon Prince, I believe, number 9, back deep in front of him. I'm going to guess that's Marquise Jones. Kick is off. Prince fields it at about the 9, goes to the far side of the field, still making his way upfield and out of bounds. So the Dukes will have 27.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Of course, they'll maintain possession on through the second quarter, so no need to rush here in this 0-0 scoreless battle. So they're going to be starting inside their 30 minutes, about 29-yard line, I'd say.
1st and 10.
So another thing we've seen the Dukes alternating quarterbacks. We'll see if we do this. If Kamani Murray starting this drive, he'll probably get to at least finish this one, but so look out who's the quarterback on the next drive. Tim or Grady Kramer?
I think that might be Kramer.
Well, this is Kamani Murray still.
Okay.
Handing off to Mike Crawford, working around the edge, and brought down.
Kramer, let it go. It's got by number 10.
Which was Markel Holmes, number 50, who set that edge. It's still a nice pickup, about 7 yards out to the 36, which will bring us to the end of the first quarter. No score. Duke 0, Bears 0. So good job by the Bears defense holding the Duke scoreless for the first quarter for the first time this season. Set the clock.
Yeah.
So we reset this clock to 15 minutes for the second quarter. NFL rules again, 15-minute quarters. We actually played with college rules last week, but we're still 15-minute quarters. So we switch sides of the field. Duke still have possession. Will be 2nd and 3 as we get things going again. So the Dukes forced to punt. Most teams' opening drives ended in interceptions. The Dukes then turned it over on downs. The Bears punted, and that's where we are today with the Dukes at their own 36-yard line. Mike Crawford, who's gotten most of the letter running back, he's back there and got a hefty dose this first quarter. As I mentioned, something Dukes want to work on their running game. And there's another run for Mike Crawford, reaching ahead. This time he's brought down by Devon Gore, number 10. And let's see. Maybe a yard short.
Okay. I think that's about 31 there, Dan.
Yeah, 1 yard short. Third down.
8-yard line.
Dukes get the line for a 31 situation. Murray looking to draw him off sides to see if he was successful. He was not. He drew his own team into a false start. They turned this into a 3rd and 6.
Hey,
We go back to the 23-yard line, well, 33-yard line. So a little longer for the Dukes to go now.
14 minutes in the second quarter here. One Hills High School. First half athletics, complex field, in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio. Let's take it on the Bears. 15-1.
So Murray with 2 receivers to the left. Looks like a little high snap. He does get it. He's looking and has a man open in the middle of the field.
Down.
That is good for a first down. Mike Clay brings it in. Got the first down, decided that was enough. I don't know if he was going to get much more anyway, so smart decision.
3-yard line for this.
25-yard pickup out of what looked like it might have been a disaster at first with the high snap, but the Dukes make it work. And they're going with a little pep in their step here, getting the line quickly. Sending it right back to the Bears. 2 receivers down at the bottom of the screen. We got Justin Cornwall and Kofi on spikes. Murray. Pass over the middle. He's got some room and he's going. I know Brown. Slow down.
10 yards.
I think
To Brand today. First and 10.
so. After a 25-yard gain, now looks like a 42-yard gain. It's up to a first, and it's going to be first and goal at the 10-yard line. And the Dukes once again going fast, up tempo here, giving the Bears a dose of their own medicine. Right, with 2 receivers on each side and Mike Crawford to his left. And breaking the action. Timeout by the Bears. Their second timeout.
Actually, it's their 3rd timeout. So that's our 2nd timeout for the first half of the Ohio Bears. There's a
So both teams going to try and collect themselves. Coach going out there.
It's like corrosion there, they went on the heel.
Coach talked to his team. Trying to get things straight after a couple big plays by the Dukes, trying to get things in order. As I mentioned, the Dukes working on the running game, but had some success. But here in the second quarter, decided to unleash that passing game and has quickly gotten them into Bears territory down to the 10-yard line with 12 to go in the second quarter. See if the Dukes had finished the deal. We got Justin Cornwall here. He was missing last week. He is an important addition to the team. They were 0 for 4 on the on 2-point conversions. And after talking to Slash Edwards, he said Justin is a important player in these short yard, these short field situations down near the goal line. So we'll see if he gets some. They welcome him back to get some action here.
1st and 10 on the 10s. Quarter here between scoreless. 12-12, and that's second. In the second quarter.
Murray, this is a handoff. There was a hole opened up on that right side. Spins through. He is not make it, but got about half the way there. Nice job. Second down now. Up to 5.
Graham Brown, wide receiver, 6'1", 195 pounds, his 5th season, I believe, with this team.
So the Dukes, they had gone out, and now they've decided to huddle up again, except for Kovion Spikes may not be an important part of this. He's getting the play from the receiver, so he gets filled in. So we got Weber back at running back, flanked Murray, and he gets the carry up the middle. He's going to be brought down.
Again, at least.
Darius Griffin clogging up the middle there, not letting Weber through. Gets almost halfway again, not quite to the 3-yard line. 3rd and goal. So this is the equivalent of the 2-point conversion. We'll see if that becomes a factor here. 3rd down.
This is versus the Cal Bears right here in Cincinnati, Ohio, at one Dukes High School, the Christian Athletic Complex.
So we've rotated running backs now. Our 3rd running back in 3 plays. This is DeAndre Jackson. See if he can get in the end zone. I think we might be a bit of a goal line trial. He gets the handoff. He is in.
Touchdown, Cincinnati Dukes. 6 points on the board.
DeAndre Jackson from 3 yards out with 10:29 left in the second quarter, our first score of the game. Dukes going for, well, let's see if they go for 2. As I mentioned, they have a new kicker. I think we're going to first chance to see Drake Brown. See what he can do for the Dukes. Last week, as mentioned, the Dukes were 0 for 4 on 2-point conversions. The Ravens, meanwhile, made all theirs, all kicks. It actually was a factor in that game. At one point, it was 28-24 because both teams had 4 touchdowns, but the Dukes had no conversions and the Ravens had 4. So see what Drake Brown can do in his debut for the Dukes. I believe if he's been around with some teams before. Snap is down. The kick is up. It is good.
This is lead 7-0. 10:29 in the second quarter. Live from Cincinnati, Ohio. Thanks to our folks at eDriven Sports covering this game here tonight on YouTube.com.
So the Dukes, at the start of the year, they had been working on extra points, but it was Kamani Murray kicking the quarterback.
Yeah, Murray, he's been doing a lot these days. I mean, he's got to make sure that, he doesn't get his foot too planted in the turf. Want to make sure when he drops back, he finds his man right there. It doesn't matter if it's dead center or it's on his left or on his right. You got to make sure that it's right there.
Well, Murray's also, he can kick extra points, but it's not his specialty. Drake, he is a full-time kicker. That's what he does for a living. So when you got a guy who specializes in it, your chances of success are that much better. The Bears giving the Dukes plenty of room. The referee trying to tell him, hey, you can scoot up here to the 40. Actually, the other 45, they're still at the wrong 45-yard line. I'm feeling, no, he'll eventually get it.
They're about to tee off from 40.
The different leagues with their different rules, it kind of can get confusing sometimes. Sometimes you're at the kicking off from the 40, sometimes the 30, sometimes, as we do in this league, the NFL rules the 35, and not the new NFL rules that they'll be instating. We're still on the old school NFL rules. So there's no landing zone or whatnot of all the peculiars. We'll see what happens next year, but we keep the traditional style here.
Ball's going to be kicked off the 35-yard line.
And it is still going to be Idaho kicking off number 2. He is still currently handling the kickoff duties for the Dukes.
Dukes to kick off. Bears to receive.
And a
So,
little squibber, nice kick down to the 14-yard line. The Bears field it. Number 13 slipped through one tackle. Nice return into Duke's territory.
evaded. Number 13, Ohio Bears. Dorian Little evaded. Number 24, Nicholas Johnson of the Dukes. He's our defensive back, 5'8", 270 pounds, for season with the team.
So yeah, it was Dorian Little with a nice return into Duke's territory. Down to, looks like we're going to have it at the Duke's 41-yard line. I think this is the furthest the Bears have been today.
Since 2-yard line, 10-20 left in the first half.
So Bears offense, their third trip. They first one ended in an interception. Number 2 was a punt. This is the furthest they've been, the greatest field position. Not only the best field position, but the furthest been down the field. I think we lost the train crew here.
And we need our crew back.
We got the down marker made it, but not the chains. So it's like a couple of players. Well, it's not for everybody, even though the Dukes, I noticed they did take the shady side of the field here today, leaving the Bears out here on the Suns field on our side of the field. And the chains does benefit the chains. They get to stay in the shade a little more too. So now we're back to action. Brax again, the running back, and we got Burgess at quarterback. And Burgess is looking for a receiver. Lobs a pass. It is incomplete. He had a couple options out there. I think it was Kirby he was looking for. Number 11, Cam Needham, was running out there too. If he had seen him, but couldn't quite get enough on that pass for 3-0. So second down for the Bears. About 10 minutes to go in the second quarter.
I'm hearing some jump feel like somebody may have a sore or something like that going on. So somebody's not feeling so hot right now.
Well, I think everyone's probably feeling pretty hot out there.
You
So we got
just checked on our official weather around here. It's going to be like 92, and hopefully be dropping down to about, say, about 88 by the end of this game.
So 2 receivers on each side for Burgess on this play, taking the snap, and he does hand it off, and not much.
Yep. G-Rex.
Gretsch tripped up as he was going through the line there. So let's see it. So back 1 yard.
13. The ball is now and pretty
So the Bears slowed down. The offense has slowed down a little bit this drive. No huddle, but
that's right. I'm sorry. I'm up out there in 13. My apologies.
we have this time sent 3 receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Seems pretty obvious passing down here, unless they want to do some kind of draw and they get a shorter 4th down attempt. I'm assuming they would go for it on 4th down. Where's Burgess dropping back to pass, stepping up to the left. He's going to take off, and that he was at the sticks. We'll see if he got the first down. I think they're going to say just short. He was fighting till the very end. Nice job by Burgess. Pick up every yard he can. It is going to be 4th down for the Bears. So 9-yard gain. Looks like they're going to say 2 yards short of the line to gain.
It's 4th and 2nd. Ball on the 33-yard line.
So the Bears, let's see what they come up with here. I might not give, I think I might give Burgess some options here. He's looked pretty good running the ball. Actually, he's under center. Oh, bad step, and that wasn't Burgess. That was number 13. He still picks it up and gains the first down and more. He's going to go in. Dorian Little
Number 13, Dorian, a touchdown.
Turning something into nothing. A bad snap. Dorian Little stayed with it, picked it back up. With the Dukes really crashing in the middle of the line, he worked his way around to the edge, and then he just had to really break one tackle and get in for a 33-yard touchdown. I think he's getting a little lecture from the officials about the taunting at the end of that play.
Yeah, hold on, his 10, 15-yard penalty.
I think they swallowed the flag. They did not throw the flag, but he did get a lecture, a little talking to. He shook the ref's hand at the end of the play. I think he was happy not to get the penalty.
200 players here in Cincinnati there, Dan. Cincinnati Dukes, they keep it professional. They make sure that when they have the ball and it's their offense, and they got about the quarterback sneak and everything, they go right into that end zone there.
So the Bears looks like they will be going for two here. They get the offense. Little going back out there after celebrating and getting a little talking to.
2-pointer.
So this we will not be having a tie after this play. One team will be leading either the Dukes if it's unsuccessful, or the Bears will take the lead if they are successful. Looks like Little's going to stay at quarterback, but in the shotgun this time. So we're going to work one time. Let's try it again. So the line gets set. Here is the snap, and I think that's going to be some sort of false start.
Yeah, legal snap infraction. Now they might be going.
Well, it sounds like, yeah, they're calling for a field goal. So that's credit the coach.
So yeah, they want to tie it up.
I don't think they really realize that if they kick, they're not going to kick from the 7. They'd be kicking from the 20. So they're going to stay out there for the 2-point conversion.
So not surprised there, Dan. I mean, it's basically these guys. They want to go. They want to go into the half.
Just under 8 minutes remaining. 7:54 here in the second quarter. Bears take 2 on this 2-point conversion attempt. The snap is to Little. Rolls out to left, holding the ball carelessly. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete. Looks close.
Corner. Live from Cincinnati, Ohio, Fountain Hills High School, South Athletic Complex, here in the heart of the Queen City. Actually, Cincinnati, it's about 10 minutes drive, depending on the traffic. I mean, don't forget we had the Pride Parade, we had the Reds take off the Sox, and FC Cincinnati is taking on another team from New England, the New England Revolution. I mean, it's been a busy year here in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I think that's a 2-point conversion. It looked like Tate Coleman might actually have caught the ball, but just got 1 foot down. As we mentioned, this is NFL rules, so we have to get 2 feet down here in our league. That's why the Dukes still hold on to the 7-6 lead with 7:54 remaining in the second quarter. So let's see, we got Darian Brown and Dominic Williams back deep to return the kick. The Dukes this kickoff team has brought a couple back, including one last week by Idaho. I know Mike played, I think, at the end of the half against the Cowboys. He brought one back to the house, so a dangerous unit. Let's see what the Dukes can do on this kickoff with Andrew Vandergriff on the kick. And he, a solid kick to the sideline, and Williams watches it roll out of bounds. So the Dukes will move up to, let's see if it's 35 or the 40, as I mentioned, the various rules, the various leagues. It's hard to keep track sometimes with where things happen. So, but fortunately, our officials, they know what they're doing, and actually might be making them re-kick, it appears. Yeah, they're sending the ball back. So the Bears are coming off the field, thinking their kickoff team is on. Everybody head back out. That's sort of you made the team run downfield, a little winded, and now they got to go back and do it again. So this time he'll be kicking off from the Bears' 30-yard line. Will be Vandergrift. The return unit will scoot up maybe a few yards. They've seen what kind of leg Vandergrift has. A little bit of confusion on the Bears sideline. Do they need someone or not? Well, it looks like they do. Now they are good. Now we got 11 out there. So see if they. So I think everything is really in order. Maybe we just need a ready for play whistle. There we go. Now I think we are good for this second attempt at a kickoff. This is a high kick over the middle of the field. Brown fields at about the 22. He's following the block and working his way on the right side. Taking off downfield. Still got the man in front of him. Still going down. He has done it for the second straight game. Idaho Brown, for the second straight game, brings a kickback for a touchdown. This time, 78 yards, putting the Dukes ahead, 13-6.
6 in the second quarter. Brown, I mean, my gosh, I mean, where did this kid from?
Brown has been around a while. Like I said, he caught the game-winning pass in the BCFL championship game a few years ago with the Bucks, and he came over to the Dukes. Helped them win a championship over here. So he's been a key addition to this team. That dangerous receiving core that just seems to find receivers from everywhere and just add to that group every time. And now we're going to get our second chance at Drake Brown. Yeah. So Brown, 1 for 1 so far. Let's see what his second attempt at extra point has. That kick is up, and it is. Yo! 2 for 2.
14-6.
So the Dukes give up the touchdown and strike right back with the return in 13 seconds, making their lead 14-6. Of course, that kick Brown with the kick, but the whole unit, you don't just need a kicker, you need a holder, a snapper. I noticed Lamar Taborn, he's come back to snap. He does some punting sometimes. He's a key player on special teams. I didn't get to see who the snapper was, but he did a good job. You need all, and obviously the blocking, you need all that to work for a
The sun is starting to settle down right now. I mean, we're getting a little more cool breeze coming here, which we definitely need.
Yeah, got
something because this heat cone we've been in last week has been crazy here.
Well, I wouldn't mind for the thick of rain in a few hours. I think we're all right here. This nice breeze, some cloud cover, so the sun's not beating down on us. Feels nice right now.
You should say Western Hills.
So I think Brown's going to get to do this kickoff. Looks like he came out with the ball. It was the other Brown is Darion Brown doing the kicking originally. Now it's Drake Brown, who I think will handle this kickoff. Let's see what kind of leg he has for the kickoff. The Bears have a couple back deep, number 13 Little and number 3.
So he basically had to get his mouthpiece back because somebody just swing it back to him. But that mouthpiece.
Number 3 Raphael Hughley. He's been around the semi-pro game a long time. He's been with the Columbus Fire among other teams. Indoor football, played in Marianne. And he's been fielding the Browns kick, a nice kick down to the 10-yard line. He takes it towards his own sideline, through a hole, and then, yeah.
You never got the helmet.
We got a solid return before a bunch of Dukes met him.
We got an injury.
One of them is a little worse for wear, it looks like.
I can't tell who it is at this moment, but he is.
Officials let the Bears know they got a little extra time as the Dukes attend to their player. 7:29 lefted. Nathan Evans.
Yeah.
He's been a nice, good, solid addition to the defense. He goes on the defense, special teams.
He's been known to shake things off, and it's nothing serious. All right, first and 10 on 35-yard line. 29 in the second quarter.
So, after scoreless first quarter, we've had nothing but touchdowns the first half of the second quarter. Dukes with 2, the Bears with 1. See if they can answer. They're missing a player on offense. Asking for one more out there for the offense. And it is, it's Hughley, the returner, gets himself back together and gets out on offense. So Burgess is back at quarterback. We saw Dorian Little take a few snaps back there, including the 33-yard touchdown run. Burgess checks with the ref, make sure everything's good. Looks like it is.
29 left in the second.
And this is going to be a handoff. And drag down. DeAndre Jackson dragging down Najee Rax in the backfield.
So he had about a 3-yard loss there.
Let's see. Well, the marker moved back 3 yards. It looks like it's actually just going to be a 1-yard loss. If the way the line just officials are.
Yeah.
Little bit of excitement from the box down on the field.
Second and 11.
So lost a yard back to 34. Clock running. Jackson. Got a little talking between the sidelines and the field.
We don't show it. They move the law here, but we can't make sense.
There's a little chatter. That's a good job of stepping in, just making sure everyone knows to.
Please.
So make sure the talking. There's gonna be a little chatter down there, but just make sure you keep it clean. So second down. Let's see what the Bears have in store for us. Rax once again running back for Burgess. Says something to him. And takes a snap, drops back, and he is brought down. Lamar Tabor gets back there.
Yeah, Nicholas Hooper.
So Tabor brings down at the 25 on a 9-yard loss, makes it 3rd and 20. I don't know if the Bears have a lot in their playbook for this.
It's on 25-yard line. It's kind of lead before the second half. It seems like it's in there in the.
Well, here you just want to get a good game. Maybe if you can break a tackle and pick up the 20 yards, but want to get what you can. We're probably going to play some field position here. Make it as hard for the Dukes as you can. We're just directing everybody in the backfield here for this 3rd down play. Bears finally lined up. Oh, last snap, Burgess does recover it, but Nathan Evans looking all right there, making that sack. He was Nathan Evans was the one who was down at the end of that kick return. He bounced back pretty nicely. Got himself a sack. 4th down, definitely a punting situation for the Bears here at their own 13-yard line. 4th and 32. Might have got a yard out. Yeah, 4th and 32 here. Up to 13.
Yeah, it's around the 15-yard line there, Dan.
Vandegrift, he's got a good leg. He's not good to punt. Back to receive, looks like Marquise Jones and Raekwon Prince. With the clock rolling about 4:20, and now just under 4:20 left in the first half. Dukes up 14-6. Bears getting their 11th man on the field, and that's going to cost them 5 yards.
Go around game.
So not a big loss in terms of, I don't think they were getting the first down anyways, but it will give there'll be 5 more yards for the Dukes. Make it 3rd and 37. I don't think at this point, I don't know if that really matters.
Yeah.
Bears do have their 11 men out there, so should be able to get this play off without too much trouble. Here's the kick. He does get it off. Prince coming up, fields it at the 35. He slipped through a tackle to the right side toward the sideline and out of bounds.
Number 9, one Prince. Well,
So a little, looks like he's run out of bounds by number 11, Cam Needham. A little action on the sidelines. He takes a,
bit of a circle there.
give me some,
Wow.
just needs to get your guy out of there and everyone head back to the sidelines, which is what we're doing. So Dukes will have great field position with 3:51 left in the second quarter, chance to build on this lead. See, the officials are talking about what happened at the end of the play, if there is or should be a penalty or not.
3:51 left in the second quarter. Dukes lead Bears 14-6 right here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, Christopher South Athletic Complex, Wanted Hills High School. This is the small field. The big field is being used for today against the Cincinnati Dukes moving on to Detroit.
Let's see, the Dukes needing a ball out there, waiting on the. Looks like they are going to start at the 14. There's not going to be any penalties. Great field position. Let's see if they can cash in. Bit of a tricky situation. You don't want to give if you can work this clock down, you can score and not give the Bears another opportunity to really do anything. You take the points any way you can, but if you want to get greedy, you work it down and you go into the half up, probably 21-6.
Oh, it forgets the Bears.
So there was a penalty. They are marking off the penalty on the Bears after all. The personal foul, which will move it down to the 7-yard box. So even shorter distance for the Dukes to go with Mike Crawford as the running back. Last time we were down here, they gave each of the running backs 3 different chances. Crawford got the first one. We'll see if that happens again. And nope, fakes a pass. And just like that, they are in the end zone. Idaho Brown, his second of the game.
I didn't say right now, 20-6 lead. The Dukes in lead.
So a 3-second drive for the Dukes. Take the handoff, throw the slant, and get the 6 points. They didn't worry about messing around with the clock at all. They just take their points and move on with the game. Drake Brown, his third attempt. So we got long snapping. Looks like it might be Kyle Loudermilk as the long snapper. Mar Taborn, the holder, and Drake Brown with his third PAT attempt, point after attempt of the evening. 2 for 2 so far. Good snap, good hold. Kick is good as usual. I think he kicked it all the way over the screen. They're going to have to track that ball down. That's the danger of having a kicker.
6:48 left the second quarter. Here in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, John Hill High School, Christopher South Athletic Complex. 3 teams entered tonight's game, 4-1 tonight. Now, what do you think with the TPFL? Do you think there's have a very good chance to go beyond first half game and go to a
Well, I don't know much about the Bears. They've looked pretty good here. I mean, they're the first team to hold the Dukes scoreless in the first quarter today. They've hung in there. This is actually a pretty important drive for them. The Dukes get the ball, or actually the Bears will get the ball to start the second half. So if they can score here and score again the first start the second half, that would be then on the conversions, could be a tie game. So the important part of the game right here, see if the Bears can cut into this lead or the Dukes can keep it here at 15 or maybe even expand. Drake Brown will be the one doing the kickoff once again. Darian Brown gets the rest, which is not a bad thing.
line up the ball on the 35-yard line.
As usually we have Raphael Hughley and Dorian Little back there for the Bears. there's a hole there on the left side of the return team. If the Dukes want to exploit that. Now I think the Bears see that and rectifying that situation. Come on, football kick there to the 14. That's Hughley again. Dangerous return guy. And nice job by the Duke special teams.
Number 20, 25. That is Loudermilk.
Kyle Loudermilk making another contribution to special teams. Mentioned him doing the long snapping on the kicks. And he makes a stop on special teams. I must say the Dukes, they have been pretty solid on special teams. Have given a few decent returns, but nothing too costly, obviously, with their 4-1 record. This one sets the Bears up at their own 30-yard line, so the Bears are going to have to go pretty fair distance to cut into this lead. So the usual in the backfield, Burgess and Rex. We have one receiver, Psych. Oh, we're going to have Little in the backfield, maybe sort of so 2 backs for the first time today. Seeing what the Bears have with this formation. Now he's sending Little being sent motion, sort of an H-back. There is Burgess. He was keeping that himself. Evan Patton was right there, not letting him get anywhere.
My number 75.
And there's a flag after the play. There was some talking. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be against the Dukes, and
First team.
A 4-yard loss on the play, but the 15-yard penalty undoes that. I noticed his teammate gave him a little talking to, so they, hey, cut it out. You're costing us yards here. And a first down. 1st and 10.
41 side.
So clock running down to about 3:20 as the Bears set up. This time just racks in the backfield, keeping Burgess company. The first play did not work out so well. See if they, aside from the 15 yards they got at the end, I don't think you can count on that.
Yeah,
Burgess drops back to pass, looks for Little. He drops it, but there is a flag. See if it's holding or pass interference. I'm going to guess it's pass interference, which will be a spot foul all the way down to the Duke's 25-yard line.
right now was basically talk. Probably can tell.
So that,
It's 10, the Ohio Bears.
so that amounts to about a 34-yard penalty against the Dukes, and the Bears suddenly have great field position down to the 25-yard line with 3 minutes to go in the half. And they're right there in business. So Rax takes high snap, drops back. He's going to roll out to his left. Graven, he stays behind line this time, and it is caught for a touchdown. Looks like number 1, Jamal Irby with the diving catch in the end zone for 6. The Bears quickly downfield. There's still 2:41 left in this half. And the Dukes are going to get another chance. And it's 21-12. So we got the Bears will be going for 2 here. It's like they do have a kicker. They talked about kicking last time, but the offense is still out there.
Actually, Burgess. Yeah. It's 12.
12. So 21-12 with the extra point pending here. If they're successful, they will cut it to a 7-point lead. So going under center, since some player to under center, this time it is Burgess under center. Takes a snap, handoff, being stood up, both sides pushing. It is no good.
Kick two. Julius Monroe. The Dukes still in a, powerful by 12 in this first half. Quarter here. In the heart of Cincinnati, want to face Christmas up at Atlantic Complex. Mr. Conway here with Ken Wright, right beside me.
So the officials and the coach have a little talk. The coach of the Bears, the officials have a little talk. The Bears, try both sides are pushing at the end of the play. He was just short about the 1 yard line. The Dukes won that battle and maintained their 2-possession lead. They're up by 9 points, 21-12.
Bears, don't stay in your lane. It's a little bit of a sketchy game here and there, man.
So we'll see what we've seen some scoring bursts in the second quarter. Very scoreless first quarter. We're already at 21-12 here in the second quarter. And the Dukes, let's see if they can answer before halftime. Randy Griff with the kick. The last kick, the Dukes brought back for a touchdown. Looks like we got, again, Dominic Williams and Idaho Brown back for the Dukes. The Bears getting their kickoff team in order. Bears, they're ready for play. 2:41 left in second quarter. Solid kick this time. They're going away from Brown. Dominic Williams fields it at the 20. He's out to midfield. He's out to about the 45.
You hear the helmets cry right there.
So Williams with a solid return. The Dukes will start at their own 44-yard line. First and 10, 2:35 remaining in the first half. Oh, looks like they moved it up to they did move it up to the 45. So first and 10 for the Dukes.
Mm-hmm.
So the offense did not get to take the field. It is still Kamani Murray at quarterback here in the second quarter. It's been a while since he's been out there because of the kick return for the touchdown. They didn't need the offense last time. So let's see what Murray has in store for us. Takes a snap, quick pass. That's away from Prince, pushed out of bounds.
From here, then I can see that both teams were in. They got full possession.
So that is a first down for the Dukes down to the Bears' 44-yard line. Clock moving because we are not yet to the 2-minute warning, even though he went out of bounds. The Dukes probably get one more play before the 2-minute warning if they want it. Clock will stop after this play. This is a handoff to Mike Crawford up the middle. And that's going to be the 2-minute warning.
12. First and 10. Excuse me, not first and 10, but second and
it's about a 6-yard gain. We're going to second and 4.
On the 39-yard line.
So we almost hit the 2-minute warning back, but 1:59 is actually when it stops. But since the play was going on, wait till the end of the play to stop the clock. It'll be, as we said, second down at the 38 with 4 yards to go for the Dukes. 1:59 remaining. Again, the Bears will get the ball to start the second half, so the Dukes want to take advantage of this possession and add to the lead before halftime. That give the Bears a chance to cut into that lead in the start of the second half. Clouds been very pleasant here. Nice cover here, keeping it from getting too hot as compared to the start of the game when it's pretty sunny and hot. It's cooled down. Still definitely warm, but not as warm as it was at the start of kickoff here at 7 o'clock.
This deputy, so I'm here in Cincinnati. Red Sox basically edged the victory 4-3 against the Cincinnati Reds right now. The 40, 42nd minute going on. New England Revolution ahead by 1-0 against the FC Cincinnati. Cubs scored it 2-0, and they just got that extra.
It looked like the ball actually is at the 39. It got respotted there. We get ready for this last 2 minutes of the half. Murray takes a snap. As Mike Clay open, he is out of bounds.
And he only had 1 foot in, ladies and gentlemen.
He was, I think, even the foot he had was on the sidelines at that. So
it
missed
But it was one heck of a catch from number 3, Mike Clay of the Dukes.
bit of a missed opportunity for the Dukes. He was open behind the defense. If he could have brought it in inbounds, they would have been inside the 5. Even having a chance to score the touchdown if it had been a little more into the field. So that'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Anyway, the ball is straight after long 39 line. 35. What think it's left? Dukes going into the I formation.
Key play here, although the Dukes probably go for it on 4th down, but you definitely want to get the 1st down here. I think Dominic Williams is now in the backfield. Murray with 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Covey and Spikes at the far side of the field. Williams going in motion, so Murray by himself. Bumps and takes off at the 20, at the 35 and 25, runs over him, and what a play! Jeremiah Ware not only caught the interception, ran himself over a Dukes player on the back end of that. And now it's the Bears who will have a chance with 1:45 remaining in the second quarter at the Dukes 46-yard line. Nice play. Jeremiah Ware, I think, it surprised him a little bit. He juggled it at first, caught it. And if they need a running back, he might have made his case right there.
I mean, that guy basically, was on a Lano rampage. He pretty much quarterback Kamani Murray.
Yeah,
Murray was a bit shaken afterwards.
So let's see what the Bears can do with minute 45 and what has been a very eventful second quarter. Scoreless first quarter. They've been going back and forth. Lots of action in the second quarter. Both teams filling themselves out. They'll start. I think they probably didn't know a lot about each other. Everyone's they're showing everything in this second quarter. Empty backfield deal for Burgess. Burgess drops back to pass, pumps, and finds a man. Tate Coleman.
That's right.
And
Connected to Coleman.
Bears going fast again with the clock running down. They don't have to go too fast. There's still 1:23 to go, but you do want to show a little bit of urgency here with the clock running. Bears showed they could score quick. Burgess handles it. Pump fake. Scrambles. Devin Pat. He is down.
Devin Patton.
And that clock's still running. The receivers have to get back to the line. Oh, and Burgess, he is not looking good. Burgess stumbling around a bit.
Well, they got to bring in their second string there.
Official timeout. We saw Devin Little, or Dorian Little, I should say, sorry. He played a little bit he was under center for a few plays, actually scored the touchdown. They were in a 4th and 1. He fumbled the snap, but picked it back up, kept his composure, and ran in a 33-yard touchdown for the Bears' first touchdown of the game.
It's okay. He's
Good to see Josh
shaking it.
Burgess getting back up there. He seems like he'll be all right. He's going to have to come out for at least one play because they stopped play for an injury to him. But it looks like he will be back in this game. He will have in 48.8 seconds also have a half to get himself right. So I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing him in the second half. But I'm assuming Dorian Little will be the one at least taking this play and possibly finishing out the half. Not given a great situation here. It's a sack. Third and long.
There you are now. It's running.
So it is Little. It is Little at quarterback.
Less than 20 seconds.
He is dropping back. Pulls out. He does not like his first look. Throws the pass, and it is Hawks.
James in.
So
Right, that was
yeah, Jamal Irby with the catch. Toe on the sidelines. Dorian Little's not looking too bad here. So that's on to the 33-yard line. This is a fourth down. So
I don't know.
so there's fourth and it's like about 8. And Burgess is back in the game. 35.1 seconds left. Burgess sees something in the defense. Relaying a little message to Little there. Takes the snap. And he's going to take off running. He is tripped up. That clock is still running. It's actually a turnover on downs. He did not get the first down. So
one of the guys who sacked him was DeAndre Jackson, the defensive end, playing back 6'2".
well, there's looks like Jackson is shaken up at the end of that play. I don't know if the officials realized that was a fourth down play. The marker still says first down.
Comes for the water slide here.
It should be a turnover on downs, but both the offense and defense are staying out there. That was a fourth down play.
Yes, it was, man.
I believe it was a fourth down play, but so I don't know. Okay, the Dukes, I believe their offense is coming onto the field.
Yep. Well, the ball is definitely located right there on the 30-yard line. Only confusion. Since is on the field, either be it the Dukes or the Bears again.
So my count, it should be the Dukes. That was the fourth down play. The official is now signaling Dukes ball.
10.
So the Dukes will have it at the 25, I believe, or is it the 30? It'll be the 30-yard line.
That's a 30 there, Dan. First and 10. Now they're yelling for the defense. The field, the Bears.
So see if the Dukes, they could just take a knee and go in the half. Might not be a bad idea, but it looks like they're going to try and run a few plays here, try and add to this lead. Not going to be happy this up 21-12.
They'll go quick. A little bit of a shovel.
Definitely have the receivers who can go deep, like Clay.
They're trying to get help in the field.
So let's see. Now we are ready for play. We got the right units on the field. Duke's offense, Bears defense,
Bears.
and we had a false start before the snap.
But our penalty, 15 on the 25.
As we inch towards halftime. Still 26 seconds left. The official making note of that. Let them know, like, hey, we're almost halftime. Let's get there. Murray with, I believe it's Mike Crawford in the backfield with him, yes.
In the I formation.
Murray drops back to pass. Over the middle, Mike Clay has it. He is hit. And a timeout. Clay does hold on for the catch.
Yeah, play with that hole. The champ right there ball. His hands with his flight. He cradles up.
So that is a Dukes first down. They call the timeout. 19.3 seconds remaining. First and 10 Dukes. At their own 41-yard line. Still 59 yards to go. They've picked up 11 of those yards they started out needing. Just 19.3 seconds to do it, though. So they're going to need something more than that if they're going to make something in there. Well, we'll see, though. Bears making sure they're on the same page. Don't want to give up anything deep. That's the key thing. Don't give up those 11-yard passes. So they're not worried about that play. They're worried about some bigger.
So it's off my far right corner there in the north, and the north by his players is going to Houston. Coming up, he's up here now.
Well, we're probably just going to jump halftime here. We are seemingly we've been close to halftime for a while, but we are 19.3 seconds, possibly one play away from halftime.
Dukes leading 21-12. Dukes and it's right. They still have at least.
So Murray been there on his own. Two receivers to left, three top of the screen to the right. Murray calling out the signals. Tries back the pass. Pass is caught. That is Idaho Brown getting along the sideline. He's dragged down. And so another short gain, well, decent gain for the Dukes, but not enough to get it. 7.4 will be reset. I don't know if we can do 0.4, but we'll do as best we can.
You know, it's 7 second. That means in the 7th quarter. It's the first half here in Cincinnati. Dukes are winning.
There we go, 7.4 on the clock. So a little more time was 5.6. More time for the Dukes.
First 10. On line.
So
Number 9, Brian Jackson of the Bears. Field. Whether if he's needed or not.
So they got an 11-yard gain, a 12-yard gain. The Bears.
No, he's not deep. Number 22 is making as well.
Bears will gladly give up 13 yards on this play to get us to halftime. They have a.
He's going to get a high, and maybe get a Hail Mary. Long 27-yard line in 24 seconds.
Murray could go to the sidelines, possibly, but most likely going to have to go to the end zone. It is a short pass to the sidelines. Raekwon Prince out of bounds.
It's another first down.
2.1 on the clock.
What's that number again?
Number 9, Raekwon Prince with the yellow shoes. Down to the 33-yard line. The Dukes shortly making their slowly make the way on field. So 2.1 seconds. This is going to be, well, I hesitate to say so definitely, but this should be the final play of the first half. I think the Dukes are having Drake Brown come out here. They want to kick a field goal. This would be about a 50-yard field goal attempt. We're at the 33-yard line. I'll tell you what, if he makes this kick, he's going to line up a little short. So 50-yard attempt for Jake Brown. If this would truly be an impressive debut. He's already made 3 extra points. He's already done his job. So, and keep in mind if it is short, the Bears can return this just like a punt. So just if it's not a live ball once or a dead ball once he kicks it, it's a live ball throughout. So here is right for the snap. There it is. The kick is up. It is blocked. That's a live ball, and the Dukes fall on it to end that.
Your snap.
So
That was one heck of an exciting snap there, Dan.
especially that second quarter, as I said, it was
No,
it,
1.5.
it was that's for the half. 15 minutes for the half.
So, folks, the Dukes are leading 21-12. We'll be back in 15 minutes.
Yep, Dukes up 21-12 at halftime. 15-minute break. We'll be back for the second half. Hopefully, as exciting as that second quarter. What's going on?
And welcome back to eDriven Sports here on YouTube.com. The the Cincinnati Dukes taking on the Ohio Bears. Cincinnati Dukes are Blue Collar Football League 4-1 for wins from us, and the Ohio Bears, the Tri Points Football League, also 4-1. The team is originally from Westerville, Ohio. That is the Ohio Bears. And it's one heck of a game with the Dukes leading by 9 points there, Dan. I mean, it's been amazing first half.
Yeah, a little slow start, no score in the first quarter, but that second quarter it took off. It's moving back and forth with 33 points combined in that quarter.
We're making sure that our clock is set
So-
to 15 minutes NFL regulation.
It'll be the
And
Drake Brown once again will be doing the kicking duties for the Dukes. Jumped out to a 21-6 lead before the Bears scored late in that half. A nice touchdown pass in the final minutes.
Bears need 2 more players. Just a friendly reminder, looks here, semi-pro football. There's Ironman football. Player can play both offense and defense here.
And the Bears have to put that to the test here. They've had a few key players going both ways.
Well, it's located on the 35-yard line, sitting on the tee. I believe that is Drake Brown.
Drake Brown, yes, our new kicker for the Dukes. Drake Brown will be kicking.
800
A little bit of a
pounds. That's one heck of a mighty leg kickoff there. Dan.
he's waiting. There's a little equipment issue here for the Bears getting straightened out by the return team. Raphael Hughley getting his pads. Probably took him off to cool down a bit at halftime, trying to get everything all in order as he put him back on for the second half.
The cold breeze is commanding. First quarter, he said it was going to be cool during the second half.
Official giving a little assist there to the equipment issue as Dorian Little looks on. Looks like we may be set now and ready to start the second half.
Yeah.
Brown. Just waiting for that ready for play whistle. There it is. And we are set to begin the second half. Nice high kick down to the 15-yard line. I think that was Little who got it. Races to the opposite sideline.
He's going.
Marquise Jones.
So let's see. He started at the 15-yard line, got around the 39. So that's about, oh gosh, there, Dan. It's over 30 plus yards here.
Let's see where they ultimately spot it here. It looks like what that. Is that the 38, you think? 12.
He's moving around.
It'll be about 47 yards if it's 28-yard line or 38-yard line.
It is the 28th line. Female official, first one ever this season.
At least that we've seen here. This is
Perfect.
here for the Dukes.
Jokes, Therese,
So Burgess still at quarterback. He left for a short spell, but came back one play later. And has had a full half to recover. So solid job there. Looks like he was expecting a snap, never got it. I don't know. Both teams are pointing at each other, and it is going to be the Bears.
First and 15 on the third ball time. It's a 3-yard line.
So both teams are pointing at each other, accusing each other of the penalty. The official sorted out and assessed it on against the Bears. So we got a full backfield here. We got 3 guys and a quarterback. One man goes in motion. So we got 3 men in the backfield with the quarterback. Let's see what we got going on here for the Bears.
Well, there's Billy right here.
And this one is going to be, we're going to go right back to where we were. Looks like probably going to be an offsides. Well,
It's an offside look there, Dan.
nope, actually, they're going to decide that was against the Bears. False start. Moving before the snap. 1st and 20.
And the ball just moved to the 48-yard line, ladies and gentlemen. 14:59, 12, Silver Bears in the third quarter, live from Cincinnati, Ohio, Walnut Hills High School, Smart South Athletic Complex.
So we await our first snap of the second half. We've had, this is our 3rd attempt to get it back to a somewhat more natural formation. We still have 2 men in the backfield, not the 3 that we had before. We have 22, Julius Monroe back. Rax is running back. That snap is successful. Lobs the pass. Rax hauls in the screen. Now he's surrounded though by a bunch of Dukes. Dorsey and who else is there on the green? There to make the stop.
Okay, it's Burnett and also Doreen Screen and I think I saw number 26. Different number 26. That would be Lamont Dixon Jr. He's quarterback, 5'8".
Oh, we got a player down here. Official timeout. Yeah, the Dukes is down. So we did get 1 timeout, and now we have an official timeout for an injured player.
I believe it doesn't count for the team. This is the official.
That's correct. So both teams still have their 3 timeouts.
They're checking his left knee, seeing if the kneecap may have been out of place or not. He is sitting up right there, Dan.
For a 3-yard gain, that is Demond Dorsey. Off the field, a valuable linebacker for this team. Howard Timmel, I haven't seen him today, so the Dukes. The Dukes might be a little thin at linebacker. We'll see how they compensate. It's a Bears team that has shown some ability to run.
The ball's now at the 35-yard line there, Dan. 2nd and 17. They're doing their darndest trying to make sure that they can basically.
So we got usually Monroe in the backfield with Burgess. Sticking with the 2 backs. Usually goes in motion now. We're just with the 1-hand catch. Lamont. Oh, he slipped through the sack from Taborn. Usually takes off and slips another tackle. That is Dixon.
6 of the Dukes. Sorry, it's being the number 26, Lamont Dixon Jr.
So Green looked like that was going to be a loss. Ends up a nice little game, makes it a manageable third down for the Bears.
On the 6-yard.
So again, the two backs flanking Burgess. This is a handoff. Hughley struggles to get it, but he does, and is met by Nick Johnson.
Johnson looking down Hughley.
So the Bears, they're not going to hesitate going for it on fourth down after a 2-yard gain, 4th and 6. Saw a bit of this in the first quarter. The Bears running a quick no-huddle offense. They want to keep this Dukes defense on the field as it is.
Whoa!
Burgess keeps it. Taborn bring the ball's loose. And Taborn comes away with it.
And it is. Oh my
And I think might be an injured player down there too.
She is down. Switch play down. Keep him out down.
Up near where the fumble occurred. So once that ball comes out,
he's laid down, and he's moving over to his left side. I can barely see the leg. Oh yeah, he is in pain right now.
so on the play, it was Dukes were going to get the ball one way or the other. He was short of the line of gain, the first down. When he tried to fight for a little more yards, Taborn stripped the ball out and recovered it.
Injured player is number 7, Josh.
So that is the quarterback fighting for those yards.
We did
hate to see that happen.
There.
He was shaking up a little bit in the first half, came back in. Hopefully he's able to shake this off too.
Yeah, he's moving. There's a block on his way to get to the sideline.
Being helped off the field.
Getting helped off by one of the players, and also number 12, Mike White of the Bears. He's slowly moving there. It's very serious there, Dan. I don't know if it could be a knee or torn ACL.
We wouldn't get too far ahead of ourselves. Really definitely want to compliment Burgess. Really played a great game, keeping his team in the game, fighting for it every yard.
What's up, Cincinnati?
You hate to see that happen.
Dukes with their offense. Third quarter, Dukes 21 for 26 in that third quarter.
So we got, well, yeah, he hasn't looked by anyone, a medical professional, so we'll wait to reserve any major judgments on that. We do see a couple quarterbacks warming up for the Bears.
It's number 18, and also, let's see there, number 1.
Kevin Geis and Kevin Geis is listed as quarterback of the roster. Of course, we saw Tori Little play back there too, so might see him as this game continues. Murray takes a high snap, rolls out, and brought down by Mike White.
Nice shot in his own territory there.
Mike helping his own quarterback off the field and then taking down the other team's quarterback. So it looks like it'll be a 10-yard loss from where the linesman is spotting the ball.
12 minutes left in the quarter. Leading 12. And we're here live on eDriven Sports, brought to you by YouTube.com. Plus now on the 20-yard line there, Dan. Now, I don't know where we are located with the downs.
So it's 2nd and 20.
That's they're going to push that back. Where's that?
Mike Crawford is the running back. Don't know if they'll use him on this 2nd and long. Murray. Well,
yeah, number 0.
and, false start. He's trying to draw him off sides, ended up getting his own player. At 5 yards, this rather long conversion attempt. It is now 2nd and 25. They got to go a quarter of the field just to get a first down. Early 3rd quarter, Dukes up 21-12. Good challenge from these Bears.
11 minutes left in the 3rd.
Murray, nice snap there. Quick pass. And oh! Justin Cornwall just stepped on the line, pulled out of bounds, short for the first down. It'll be a 3rd down for the Dukes. At about the 28.
Yep, 28.
So still more than 10 yards, still 12 yards to go, but they got about half of it with that play. So we got 2 receivers, or actually a 3rd receiver, 3 receivers on one side, 2 on the other. We got a official stoppage here.
Yeah.
A discussion about something, not sure what. So it sounds like Burgess is actually up and walking. Yeah, he's jogging there on the sidelines. That's good to see. But actually see him back in this game, looks like.
Mm-hmm. So
officials
doing conference over there, Dan.
making sure they got everything on the same page here. Let's see what there's any announcement to come from this. They're saying it's 4th down on the field. And I only recall this being 3rd down.
Seems up for it. You can't tell what he's saying at this present time.
Well, it's not like they were talking about this being what down it is. They're discussing the down. I heard them say it was 4th down on the field. I believe it's 3rd down from what I have, but
I believe he might be.
we just gotta didn't catch that signal.
So we're basically going with I can't see the player's helmet is in the way.
Well, the stick still says 3rd down on the field, so. So we are going to run a 3rd down play here.
3rd and 12, ball at 28.
Murray with blocker back there. Looks like that's Dominic Williams. Takes a snap. Goes deep. Has Idaho. He just overthrows.
That was just
Now it is 4th down. The ground was open. Had the defense beat. That was 6 points. So we'll see if Lamar Taborn has been handling the punt duties for the Dukes. There's maybe Jamon Dorsey going back there, number 22.
Well, let me see here.
So the Bears, a little bit of confusion getting the right fielders on the field.
Two. Extra two on the side. You're right, Dan. It is number 22, Dorsey.
The Bears finally lined up. There's a little confusion on their side going in, and it's a low snap. Dorsey cannot do anything with it. He is brought down deep in Duke's territory.
That would be about 13-10 ball on the 15-yard line there, Dan.
So great opportunity for the Bears here, down by 9. 9:57 left in the third quarter. They will just need 15 yards to cut into this Duke's lead.
I'll try to get in the lead, but the only thing is they'll miss it by 1 with the Dukes leading.
Yeah, that's that. You see the importance of the kicker there. The Dukes found that out last week. They've converted all 3 of their extra points. The Bears have not converted any yet, and that's why this is still a 2-possession game, and the Bears do not have a chance to tie the game here or even possibly take the lead. So that's first interesting thing is, who is that quarterback for the Bears?
Christian.
Burgess is in the game. He is back in the game. We got 2 running backs with him, Rax and Hughley. Burgess is not coming out of this game. He is slips, still scrambling around. Finally brought down. Not an easy feat. Actually, never actually got brought down, but the forward progress was stopped.
Jones, the Dukes there with that defense trying to stop them.
Looks like it was a loss of 3 on the play.
They're moving it back. Ball is on 18-yard line, right between that 17-yard hash mark there, dude.
So a loss of 3 on the play, but for a guy who was coming back into the game, he thought his day was done. Impressive job by Burgess just to keep that play alive as long as he did. Now he's got just 1 running back with him, Rax. He's got 2 receivers on either side of him. 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Takes a snap. Looking for the end zone.
Burgess.
Lobs a high arcing pass well out of bounds.
Incomplete pass. 8:37 left in the third quarter. Dukes leading 21-12. Here in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio, Walnut Hills High School, Christopher South Sports Complex. Yeah, here in the Queen City, the sunset is going down. The stadium lights are finally on, and we got our lights on here too in our press box. It's small, but yet cramped, folks, and we're enjoying one of the best games of the season here. Both teams are 4-1. Bears are with the Tri-Point Football League. The Cincinnati Dukes is College Football League. 8:36, counting down.
3rd and long, 3rd and 13 for the Bears. Can the Dukes defense hold? We got a switch in quarterback. We got Dorian Little has got in at quarterback number 13. He fakes the pitch.
Whoa.
He slips, fires a strike, and into the ground. Not sure if he was looking for the 2 receivers there. He kind of split them. Well, he kind of was between Irby and Raphael Hughley. It was kind of your decision, but
missed it by about 2 to 3 feet, and it went to Irby's far left.
So that'll bring up a 4th down, a key 4th down, 4th and 13 from the 18. The Dukes just surrendered the ball at their own 15. If their defense can hold up, should give them a big lift. Still got Little standing at quarterback. He takes the snap. He's not going to go anywhere. He's going to be sacked.
And he's not down.
DeAndre Jackson knocks him down. turnover on downs.
He's 240 pounds. We don't know how many seasons have been with this team or yet this team. But he's showing that he is not something to mess with.
He's been a valuable member, I know, for at least a couple years for the Dukes, making plays such as that one that gives the Dukes the ball at the 22, it looks like, with 7:48 left in the third quarter. About halfway through this third quarter, Dukes maintaining their 21-12 lead, a scoreless third quarter so far, just like the first quarter. And then we had our second quarter explosion of 33 points. So Mike Crawford as the running back, Monty Murray the quarterback as usual. He's got two receivers to either side. There's a handoff to Crawford, sweep to the left, being strung out and out of bounds. So gained a few yards. Went on a bounce by number 18, Andrew Jones, looks like getting to the, looks like it's going to say the 26, a 4-yard gain. See if the Dukes try and get their running game going again. They had some success early on, even though they didn't score. They did move the ball a bit.
So they got about second down and about 7 there. I mean, 2nd and 7 there, Dan.
So
It's on.
Murray again, 3-0 0 side. There's a delayed handoff to Crawford. Tracked down in the backfield by Demarion Harris, number 74.
Yeah, he was stopped by number 0 and number 12 of the Bears, Rex and White.
There is a injured bear on the play. Official timeout with 6:53 remaining. Dukes facing a third down. But I'll have a little bit of time to talk about this as we tend to the injured player on the Bears. I think it might have been 74 who trapped him in the backfield there.
Head coach /Norris is there.
Yeah, it is Harris who really hemmed in Crawford, snuffed that play out.
He's ready to throw up. The Wild Bears team trainer is right beside the Dukes head coach. Unfortunately, I can't see that far. Oh, wait a minute. Now I see it now.
So a few conferences going on. The officials back near midfield were talking. The Bears gathered, the Bears defense gathered among themselves. Not a lot of conversations kind of milling around. They're going to need to. They might be off the field, and they're asking for some big boys to help a fellow big boy off the field.
I see.
He is sitting up. That's good to see. Dukes.
So it's James Pruitt and number 12, Mike White of the Bears, trying to help him out.
We're just going out there to check on his teammate. Get to see that out of your quarterback, a leader.
Yeah,
And help their guy.
He is definitely being carried off the field.
That is a big man being helped off the field.
That is Marjion Harris. He's the offensive line.
He's got to come all the way across the field, too. He's on the other side of the field. So that is not a short walk for a guy who's been playing a lot in the heat. It's like on the play, it was no gain. And so it'll be 3rd and 6 when we get back to playing. Official getting everyone back in order. The coach is back to the sideline. Duke still have it over there on their sideline. A lot of discussion about this 3rd and 6 play for them.
Mm-hmm.
Finally breaking that huddle. So now the Bears getting ready back to get the thing going again. Where he looks like he's going to be back there on his own with Crawford as a tight end. Where he takes a snap, quick pass over to Prince. He's got a block from Brown, and he's going to get the first down out of bounds. Nice job by Darian Brown. Not a huge block, but he got in the way and gave Prince room to get that first down.
He's the best trying to stop, but Brown was just a little too quick on the uptake there, Dan.
Don't have to do a lot to throw a good block. Just got to get in the way.
First and 10, but 39-yard line. Cincinnati Dukes. 6:24 left. Dukes leading 21-12 here in the third quarter.
Sticking with the empty backfield here. Murray. I wonder if they're going to show another one of those quick passes or maybe fake that and try something deep. Sending Brown in motion to the other side. It is going to be fake the Brown going deep. Incomplete. Dukes wanted a flag. Doesn't look like we're going to get one. I think it was Mike Clay we were looking for. He is down at the end of that flag.
Yep. As usual, time out. He's down. He's on his right side. He's been on his right shoulder. So number 8, Antonio Tatum, right team, Frank Jones, both of the Bears tried to knock out that ball.
So second down. The Dukes checking on Clay at the end of the long pass. It's I think the heat has definitely contributed to some of these injuries.
His top is went big straight down. Number 8, Antonio Tatum trying. It's like basically nonchalantly moving towards his group on this sideline over here.
There's still 6:02 left in the third quarter. The Dukes going down to check on Mike Clay.
Number 2 of the Dukes, Brown, trying to basically offer a few words towards the Bears defense.
So it looks like we got some movement going on down there.
So he's slowly moving to the sideline.
He's walking off on his own. That's at least good to see that much. And we'll reload and Dukes get back to the line of scrimmage, and we'll be ready to go with it. Second 10 from there in 39, 6:02 left. Third quarter, Dukes still leading 21-12. Someone holding at the 50-yard line. I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, there's one of the linemen.
Well, that's number 53. That is Jamalian Porter. Mm-hmm.
So
now place that thing.
second down. Everything back set. And
yep. Now second.
We're ready to get going again. So Murray, let's see where Crawford is going to flank him a little bit to the right. Basically going to be an empty backfield. With 2 receivers on each side, and Crawford is the H-back. Murray drops back. Quick pass. Caught. And I think, was that Cornwall, number 8?
That is
yes.
Johnston Cornwall with the catch. Murray connects.
Bring up a third down, short of the line to gain.
So the ball is now on the 9-yard line.
46.
46-yard line. And they're about 4 yards short of the first down here in Cincinnati, Ohio. 5:07 and counting down. Dukes lead 21-12, 33-146, third quarter. Right here in the heart of Cincinnati, it's got Switch Up Athletic Complex, Money Hills High School.
Dukes keeping this empty formation here. High snap over Murray's head. He just falls on it.
Now we don't know if he's going to basically kick the if he's going to go for the or he's going to take a challenge with the fourth down.
I think that seals the deal that they're going to punt. That's it's going to be about
balls around us.
17 yards to go now. So they were fourth and three. Maybe you think about it after that play. I think you're punting.
He's got to find where that ball is hashed. Which is where it is.
So put down at 32. So let's see. The Dukes, new punter, I think. Oh, nope. That is Delon Dorsey is going back there. But last time did not work out so well. It was a low snap. He didn't even get a chance to kick it. Dukes need one more on the field. Looks like one of the gunners was missing. And actually, he's back off the field. They were good. So back deep. Looks like Raphael Hughley is back deep for the Dukes. The kick does get off this time. A high spinning kick. It will bounce out of bounds.
28-yard line, about 1st and 10 for those pesky Ohio Bears from Westerville. Westerville is basically in between Franklin County and Delaware County, up in the central Ohio, the state capital of Columbus.
Well, let's see where they 3:28 left in the third quarter. They have a ball. Looks like it's going to go to the. We're looking at the Dukes 49. Actually, I thought it might have got trickled into Bears territory. They say, oh, now they are going back to the Bears territory. Back to the 47. So Bears have 1st and 10. Still down by 2 scores. Looking to do something about that. Needing points as we get late in the third quarter.
TQL Stadium H2 Soccer. The Cincinnati scored a goal. They're now 2-1. And they're in second place in the Eastern Conference for Major League Soccer. Now back to Jackson here at one of Hills High School now. What do you think about this team with the Bears, their defense?
They've been pretty impressive slowing these Dukes down. The Dukes have been putting up points and just they're a little. Even once you figure one of them was a kick return, they've only given up 2 touchdowns in defense. Burgess dancing around in the backfield, but not for long. Finally, Devin Patton had enough and just flattened. And Burgess, I think he's down again.
Burgess was done by number 75, Devin Patton.
Yeah.
What?
So Burgess is down again. He's fighting to stay in this game. But...
It's Curtis there, Dan. Up now, wait a minute. He's slowly there. He is. He's trying to shake it up.
He is going to have to come out for at least one play.
Stan, that was wrong.
So second down. Oh,
clock is running. 3 minutes left. It's 21-12.
So let's see. We have a new quarterback. This one is back to the Little. Torian Little back at quarterback. Back there with Rex.
Number 13 next to him. That is Little.
He takes the step.
That is Little.
He dances around, fires a pass over the middle, complete.
Got it.
To number 11. Cam Needham with the catch.
One heck of a catch there.
Not quite a first down. Going to be at their own 49, so make it 2 yards to go still on third down. Quite a bit more manageable though.
Zero to pitch in. Six pitch against the Ohio Bears for 1 with 2 minutes left. Starting second on the 49 yard.
Vettel rolls out to the right, looking to pass. He's going to run for the first down, stiff arm, and get to and there's a flag.
Number 27, Lazo.
So, players first. So he was running both sides. Little was trying to get that first down. He did get it. Nathan Evans looks like he pulled him down by the face mask, just trying to make a play.
Try to separate. Jeez.
And the players,
Ohio Bears players
just a bunch of yelling right now. I was a little upset, but I'm like,
head coach at Ohio is
so the officials are now going to sort this out. I think there's definitely at least a face mask.
there has to be at least.
After that, we'll see what the calls are. And that's what's my conducts or push fouls or whatnot. The two teams, for the moment at least, are generally on their own sides.
Whoa! Coach Savage trying to get his team back to the sand lines. Now they're asking to the water squad for the Bears. Now, why did you? Like, oh, look at this! Push ups, 30 to 35 yard line. So basically, we're just trying to keep the amusement alive here.
Well, I think it might have been a bit of a punishment for
I think it might,
the penalty that's probably going to come.
They don't want it there, Dan. I haven't seen that done in a long time.
So we're still trying to sort out the penalty. The Bears got the first down running. There was looks like a face mask at the end of that play. Put him down. It was a tough tackle, but flag was thrown, and now we're going to sort out what the decision was from the rest of it.
Horse collar Kelly.
There's more. Wait, there's more.
Number 27. 27.
So that was Nathan Evans who made the tackle.
His essentially.
He made the initial tackle. We call it actually a force collar, not a face mask, but still a personal foul, 15 yards. And then obviously he did some more after that, which earned himself an end of his evening. So it'll be 30 yards. So yeah, 30 yards of penalties after getting the first down to begin with. Looks like they'll ultimately be at the 12-yard line, it appears.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in right, 2 minutes from the quarter, 21 to 12, right here at Walnut Hills High School, Christopher Southern Athletic Complex in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. Both teams have won, and the
Bengals he's trying to go back out on the field. No, he's still on the sideline. Okay, he's up there walking. I'm surprised if he tries again, but looks like Little's going to get at least this drive. The Bears were just here last drive. They started at the 15 and could not score. So another challenge for the Dukes defense. See if they can come through and maintain this 9-point lead.
Bears are here to play football, not to do a line dance.
So we got Little with Rex by his side. Does jet sweep.
The sweep.
That was
That got nailed down by number 75. Yep, number 75 of the Dukes. That is Devin Payton. He's their defensive tackle on guard.
the Bears look like they're going to be going fast again as they were at the start of the game. I don't think there was any gain on that play. Second and 10.
There was no thing that
Was Raphael Hughley was the recipient of the handoff. So the Bears were going up fast, but now they take a little more time. They do have a new quarterback, so might not be as brisk with that offense. Little going back, being chased, throwing to the right. He's going to keep it and get
caught him down.
tackle.
I'd say,
So inside the 10-yard line,
yep, he's in the red zone.
but still, I don't think it's still going to be third down. At about the 8, probably. I think it's 8, 4-yard gain. So Bears taking their time in this third down play. Get it right. So let's see what we got for him. Got one out wide to the left, 2 to the right. We got 2 running backs this play. This one is to Rex. He is chopped down. They're at about the 4-yard line. It's going to be 4th down on this play. They're trying to get a play off. They really don't have to rush. They get this done in the 4th quarter. They snap it. Little looks, trying to throw across his body. He just needs to get rid of the ball. It is broken up and incomplete. And the Dukes will take over on that.
Dukes are still in the lead, 21-12. That was one.
And they will get the ball. I'm not sure why the Bears were so insistent on running that play.
So we're back on the top of the 4th quarter. 15 minutes starting. This has been one heck of an exciting game. I mean, it's been neck to neck competition right here in the heart of the Queen City, Cincinnati, Ohio. I mean, these teams are 4-1 in their leagues. I mean, the Dukes are Blue Collar Football League champions and also national champions. The Bears, they're from Westerville. I mean, we don't know too much about them. I mean, they got a 4-1 record too. I mean, this has been a very exciting game. It hasn't been that long. I mean, there has been some injuries. There's been an ejection. It has been exciting here tonight in the heart of the Queen City.
And definitely, much like the first quarter we saw a scoreless first quarter. We had a scoreless third quarter, lots of action with no points. In the first half, we saw after no points in the first quarter, 33 in the second quarter. We might be in for a pretty wild ending here.
Now we just out of here about maybe quarter to maybe 22 or quarter to 10. This is going to be a long game, I think.
Well, this has been much more competitive than some of the games we've had here. The Dukes usually have a pretty good lead by this point, and everyone's just trying to get out of here healthy. And we already know who's going to win. This one, the outcome is still very much in doubt. A 9-point Dukes lead. The Bears have had a couple opportunities here inside the red zone, have not been able to cash in. The Dukes are just holding on to this lead. They do get that was a turnover on downs end the third quarter. So the Dukes will be on offense to start the 4th quarter. Back at their own 4 or 5 yard line. Murray, quick pass. He's got some room to run. Cornwall with a nice gain.
Well, we apologize for the language there, folks. Whoa!
So Cornwall with the catch, a nice gain, and the Dukes are already out to the 32-yard line.
First and 10. I mean, Murray's got one heck of advantage. You know, he's got that speed.
Bears, Bears, I don't know if they got a timeout. They had too many men on the field. They're trying to run one off.
Penalty is against Bears.
So they did have too many men on the field.
Temper tantrum right there on the field.
So it was too many men on the field. There was obviously some communication errors for the Bears.
Now he's concentrating.
So another quick pass to Juke. And another first down.
First and 10. The Dukes.
So the Dukes are, I think they're just going to take advantage of these short little passes till the Bears come up with something that's obviously getting under the Bears' skin. Obviously some frustration on their side.
10.
So there's a handoff by Crawford with some room to run. He breaks a tackle and he's going. Slips through another one. And I think there's a player down for the Bears.
I believe.
So a nice, about a 21-yard gain for Crawford there.
It was number 8.
He was trying to make the tackle and just couldn't do it. And we are back. He's off the field and we are back to action.
Try first and 10 ball on the 35-yard line.
So the Dukes.
Well, the Dukes 12, 56. Left in the game. Fourth quarter right here at Walnut Hills High School South Athletic Complex. Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, right here in the Green School. Like eDriven Scoreboard and YouTube.com for the live stream here tonight.
So Murray takes a snap, fires a pass, floats it out to the far side. Oh, Merkin, man, this left and right.
Whoa! There's a schedule on the sideline.
So I think it was Idaho who was making all those moves. Usually that's Duke's territory, but Idaho Brown putting together a highlight film on one play. First down for the Dukes at looks like the 22-yard line.
Here, Orlando Jones is going on the far side of the screen. First and 10, 35.
Murray going for the end zone all alone. Got it. Touchdown, Dukes. I think it was Mike Clay over there.
The Bailey's in. Got a maker said, yeah, it's confirmed. It's a touchdown.
Just to make sure we got the right guy here.
And I think they might. We don't know if they're going to.
That was Mike Clay. It looks like
It's Clay.
he was all alone in that corner of the end zone. Murray found him. Big touchdown. The Dukes went 95 yards for that score. They were backed up at their own 5-yard line.
95-yard gain.
And they went there in just over 2 minutes, 2 minutes and 6 seconds, and they are in the end zone. And Drake Brown is going for another extra point.
It's got three-yard kick, man.
Yep, that NFL rules. So no easy gimmies. And that's another one that's good.
So, Twins. Ohio Bears 12. 54 in the fourth quarter. Right here live in Cincinnati, Ohio, at Walnut Hills High School for Southern Athletic Complex. Then the Queen City. This is one heck of a game. If the Bears need to pull forward with the lead, they need to get head straight, or else the Dukes can come with a 5-1 victory, and the Bears will go home with 4-2 and try to win the ball leagues.
This is it's still a 2-possession game, but the Bears will need to score twice and get two-point conversions after each score. So It's there's still two possession game as it was before, but it's still a little more difficult for them. The margin of error is that much less.
Now the kick team is now almost on the 35-yard line. Gives to the bird.
So
To receive.
Bears don't have guys up at the far side. See if they're getting there now. Tennessee, while they're discombobulated, might be a chance to take advantage of them, but I think they got their house in order here. And Brown's going to have a standard kickoff.
Teams can now feel the cold breeze, the nice cool breeze coming in from the downtown area. It's cool breeze here in the booth. We got windows open.
Yeah, I don't know if they're worried about this breeze. They're focused on this game right here. That is a nice kick. It is going to take him back inside the 10, the 7-yard line. Here's the return. Uh-oh. And Little, there are flags on the play. Little is going. He might be able to get all the way. He is in for the touchdown. So I don't think this score is going to have stand. So
Side in the zone right now.
there were multiple flags. It seemed a pretty clear penalty. I mean, two different officials seem to see the same thing.
Man, I mean, it was just something else.
Back there at about the 50-yard line, the Bears will have a decent field position, but they would much rather have 6 points, I'll tell you that, and a chance to go for 2 more.
Yep. Big 16. Brian Conley off the next is Dan Wright. Dan Wright is basically doing most of the play-by-play. And I'm just surprised that, this game took so long and everything, but they're basically really in for it. They want to grab that victory for the Dukes want to grab that victory. The Bears want to grab that victory. I mean, it's just been such a such a great game tonight.
That's why the officials they're talking this over. Want to make sure they get this right. Key game for both teams, as you mentioned. Looks like we are going to get our call here. As our head official heads to midfield. I think the players already kind of have some idea what the call is, but let's make it official here.
Got about Schultz referring.
So there have been 2 different penalties. It looks like they're talking about a block in the back and possibly a crackback, peel back block, which is now illegal in the game. Talking to the official, just the official and the Bears coach are talking it over.
On to the Bears with head coach and the officials. They're still trying to determine if there's a penalty.
The Dukes are lined up where we're going to re-kick this. Their kicking team is back out there.
It's definitely a weak kick.
I don't know if we're going to get a reason or a call here.
He got held against the Bears, illegal kick turn. It's also a penalty against the Cincinnati Dukes, man.
Yeah, so there's a hold on the return. And then when he got in the end zone, the Dukes player tackled him, which you really can't do. So both penalties will be forced. So they'll move it 10 yards forward and then 15 yards back. So ultimately the Dukes will lose 5 yards in that exchange. And it appears we will re-kick. We saw this in the first half. The Dukes made the Bears re-kick, and it resulted in a kick return touchdown by out of Brown.
See, now it's pushed back 5 yards and it's set up on the tee on the 30-yard line.
Well, there's getting things straight. They do have the 11 necessary on the field. Brown boots it. A low kick this time. It'll be fielded at the 19. Let's see what Little can do with it. This is Hughley. He is going to be tripped up.
So he got tripped up by number 20, Dominic Williams, and number 29, Cameron Smith of the Cincinnati Dukes.
So the Bears will start at their own 41-yard line, it looks like. 1st and 10.
12:29 left in the game. And it's 28, if I'm not mistaken. Next one.
Yes, 28-12. Dukes in the lead. Yeah, so the Bears do take a timeout.
This is the first time out.
They need that. That might be valuable later. We'll see. But we do have Burgess back out on the field.
Burgess is kind of like
he is. Well, I think he was trying to get back on the field. That's what caused that timeout. While you admire the spirit, probably the discretion has won out, and he is coming back out of the game.
I mean, some of these players are like, they get down, they hurt and everything, go off to the sideline, and then they basically say, I feel better, let's get right back into let me get back into the game. And, sometimes they can do it. Some players, well, we would sometimes call the emergency medical services, and they would come by and get the player and basically the team, give them a round of applause. But thankfully, there has been no goals here at Pittsburgh South Athletic Complex on its high school here in Cincinnati, Ohio.
It doesn't look like Little has been a quarterback. I think we have another quarterback. Is it Herbie maybe lining up under center? Well, behind center, I should say.
Let me see here.
Number 1. We got new.
It's number 1.
Herbie. He's just launching it in incomplete. That was pretty clearly out of bounds. And I think the receiver is down there. It's hard to see with.
He's over on the sideline. So, of course, their team positions coming over.
Is on the sideline, so
his knees are hitting each other.
I think it's just to make sure he breathes. We are back in action here.
10 on the line. Dukes.
Herbie's still at quarterback.
Dukes
for a second snap.
Put on that defense there.
He takes a step, takes handoff, sprints out, throw the crossbody.
I don't know if that was the kid for number Raphael.
Yeah.
I think it looked like it.
Looked like he was looking for Hughley, but not a play you really want to do.
He's shaking it off. Jake Coleman on the Bears, number 2, is now back in the huddle.
Clearly, filling in a quarterback, usually you don't want to be throwing the ball across your body like that. Some rookie mistakes. Fortunately for him, it didn't cost him. It's just an incomplete pass and not something worse.
3rd and 10. Let's stay in 11 in the game. Bears 28-12.
Just trying to make something happen though. Herbie is Here's Herbie sprints, fires deep, looking and kickoff. Looks like Kayvon Burnett is finally out of bounds.
Oh my gosh. Kayvon Burnett get the first interception, first and 10, 6-3 Dukes, 11-23, Dukes 28, Bears 12. This is, I mean, they really know how to pull some those little magical hat tricks here.
Well, this is a chance for the Dukes here to really kind of put this game away. The Bears are struggling. Their quarterback situation is the best right now. The Dukes can put this in. This is it might just about be it.
What's now the 10.
Which means this might be a game where the final score doesn't really indicate the game because the Dukes have a chance to pull away here. It's been a battle through over 3 quarters. The Dukes have had everything they've wanted from the Bears. So we got Murray's been a quarterback the whole game, so he's still back there. We got our first Trenton Brown sighting at running back. Murray with the handoff to Brown, sprints out to the right side, has a block. He's still going. Finally, flat out of bounds.
He's enjoying. It's in 20 yards to reach the 10. It's red zone territory.
Down to about the 31-yard run, first and goal.
Oh my gosh. Yep, balls are kidded now.
I think they want to. Yeah, it looks like they moved it at the 4 actually was where they mark it. But the Dukes not waste much time getting back to the line. They smell blood here. I think they're gonna go for the touchdown right here. Although a little bit of confusion with the running game. Brown left the line behind Murray.
Since I can hear the whole Bears speak there, but that doesn't affect the Dukes.
Murray with the handoff. Brown cannot slip through that hole.
Yeah. Gorgeous. How is it down? 6, I believe, the Bears. James Pruitt basically pretty much sandwiched it right down into the turf.
Yeah, there wasn't much room on that side on that play. Much better job of the Bears. Actually lost the yard, looks like. Second and goal. From the 5.
Less than 10 minutes in the cage. Dukes 28, Bears 12, 7 and goal.
Under 10 minutes now.
Oh gosh.
Mike Crawford now the running back. Jake to Crawford. Quick pass in. He had a man. He didn't have to really zip it like that. Mike Clay was open by himself, just needed to float it out there, and so he put a little too much zip. Brings up a 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal, ball inside the line, ladies and gentlemen. This has been one heck of a game. For those of you who are just tuning in, Cincinnati Dukes taking on the Ohio Bears. Spike football action right here in the heart of the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. 25 and counting down.
Great to see if the Dukes don't get this if they decide to try the field goal. So they'd like to show Drake Brown off. He already attempted a 50-yard field goal. Murray with the pass. We're not going to have to worry about that. That's a touchdown.
That's definitely a touchdown.
Found his man Mike Clay once again in the corner of the end zone. 4-6. Second time this quarter. And I think the Dukes are going to try the extra points.
Yeah, and they possibly might bring out Drake Brown there.
He is 4 for 4 so far. Dukes taking their time heading out on the field. Same unit, we got Kyle Loudermilk stepping and Lamar Taborn with the hold. 9:09 left in the game. Here, Brown with the kick, gets it off, and that one's good.
Oh, that's strong the way 25-12, 9 left in the fourth quarter, right here in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio. Woodland Hills High School, Pittsburgh South Athletic Complex. It's been one heck of a game. You know, the lights are on, the fans are here to see a very good interleague cup game here. I mean, but when they got in here now, I I might I might be a little bit hesitant to say, but I think the Dukes may have a chance, but you know they got to get some serious touchdowns if the Bears want to pull out a victory. But 35-12 there, Dan, I don't know.
Yeah, this game, really the first possession of this quarter, the Dukes stopped the Bears inside the 10 at the 5 yard line to be fact, and then the Dukes went right down the field, 95 yards, really turned this game around. It was 21-12 before that, and now we find ourselves at a 35-12
I mean, it's a
game.
20-point win for the Dukes.
Not really an indication again of this game. The Bears have been challenging the Dukes all game. The Dukes, I think they might have learned some lessons though in Detroit. One of the things we saw from the Ravens last week, Dukes got up early. They got up 12-0 in the first quarter, and the Ravens did not panic. They just stayed together, held steady, and ended up pulling that game out. I think the Dukes kind of want to sort of emulate that and make sure they keep their cool and, regardless of the situation, stay focused on the task at hand. Whatever the other team gets frustrated, so be it.
I mean, the Dukes basically go by the old Eddie Money, I mean, not the Eddie Murphy, the Eddie Money song. Can't keep a man down, and they know how to keep up and keep going and go for it. I mean, they go the distance.
Dukes, I think, waiting for their football to get this kickoff.
They're trying to find that ball.
They got it. They got it now. But
that is Henry Vanderbilt having a little conference. Now the ball is up on the tee on place at the 35-yard line. Dukes to kick off. Dukes to kick off. Bears to receive.
So Drake Brown once again handling the kickoff duties. He lets a nice kick go. That will be inside the 10 to the 8. Return looks like Hughley maintains his balance for one, but not much longer.
Hey, Dukes knocking him down. Ball will be around the 3-yard line. Where did they pick up that?
It was inside the 10. I can tell you that much.
Say around the elbow was the 7, so the ball's on the 30-yard line, so that's a 23-yard gain.
Yeah, so I think actually it looks like they're going to spot this at the 30-yard line. 9 minutes to go, and we're going to be getting out of here a little earlier. There's the clock running. 1st and 10. Bears at their own 30. So 35-12 Bears just trying to see if they can
Coleman of the Bears.
get one more score here. We got, see who our quarterback is on this. It looks like number 14, Cameron Thompson is our new quarterback.
He's clear.
So we'll see what he has at quarterback for the Bears. He's he's going to be on there on his own, sending Rex in the backfield. Snap, trying to snap.
Basically, it was a recovery by number 14, Cameron Thompson. He's basically listed as athlete, words what we call in our trade, jack of all trades.
So 6-yard loss. I don't know if that play was going to do much anyways. Dominic Raven was back there real quick.
Yeah, the ball was the 24-yard line, if I'm not mistaken. No, the 23-yard line. So that's basically a 7-yard loss.
So Thompson, the snaps haven't been perfect. They've been manageable, but that one was a little to the right. Take a little getting used to, I think. That was a nice snap. Tracks up the middle. And Play is blown dead for forward progress.
It's a flag. That's a
Well, there was a little stare down. Dylan Lewis and one of the Bears were a little stare down, and looks like it ultimately resulted in a penalty. So it's about a 3-yard gain on the run. We'll see what the penalty gives us.
Echo power. They should. Number 4 of the game, Dylan Lewis with the 15-yard penalty against his team.
So no push-ups after this one. It built the first down for the Bears up to about the 42, I believe.
That's
Yes.
Yeah, that's about the 42.
To the 15-yard penalty. Bears got a first down. 6 minutes and clock running. 6:15, I should say.
It's leading 30, 35, 12.
Thompson has 5 options out there. Receiver, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. And all alone in the backfield, though. Well, he sees something. Telling somebody to run that seam route. He's not going to get off, though. That was Nick Harper bringing him down. 90. That Dukes line, they know they're going to pass him. They're just coming after him every play, not even worried about a run here. 2nd and 14 after the 4-yard loss.
Like the old trouble from the tough country song. But not now that they come up again at the end on there, Dan.
So this clock winding down. See what players have. They have a Dukes have a safety very deep. They're not going to give up the deep passes. I think is their number one focus here. Brax this time is in the backfield with Thompson. Drops back. Fires. Oh! Yeah, he had his man, just went right through his hands. You hate to see that for a new quarterback. You want to build his confidence. He made the right read, made the right play, and he did everything right. Let's say still 3rd and 14 after the incomplete pass. Duke's line a little ahead of the ball. There they go. They get themselves in the right spot now.
Got less than 4 minutes remaining in this game.
Well, the Dukes might get one more possession. This clock probably going to be running the rest of the evening, unless the Bears can hold on to it here. Thompson drops back. He's got a blocker. Steps up. He's going to let it go. Has a guy, and he cannot catch it. He's made some good passes. His receivers just are not helping him out there. Two passes in a row have been dropped. There's a. It's not like they're going to be punting this one away.
Right. Just stand.
There's.
Well,
Oh, Bears had the punt unit going out there, and they send the offense back out. Figure either way, it's going to
there's
the same result either way.
some shredded dignity with a little, like that extra touchdown there. It's like I said, 3 minutes remaining in the game.
We had seen a couple good reads from Thompson, so and I think we're gonna have a timeout for the Bears to talk about this one.
Juice.
And I think the punt unit's going back out. Or they've decided to let discretion be the better part of that.
Of the it's one heck of a team.
Looks like Marcus Jones will be the one back deep. So Bears, I think the coach, some wise decision here not to let things get even more out of hand. I mean,
Let's, let's say, Danny, that this is our first game. It's a female official. Yeah, this is our first game to see a female official, if I'm not mistaken.
it's the first one I can recall, so she's done a pretty solid job. I mean,
Great trait, positive play. And we see officials in the NFL games last season. We're seeing it with some Bengals games.
so we got missing a few players on the field for the Bears. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bears are playing 6-man football there, but not good idea when the other team has 11. So yeah, still only one more here. So there's some, I don't know if it's meant to be a fake, but it's turned into a fake.
Now,
Dante Richards looked like was the one who tracked him down in the backfield.
the turn
Yeah, turnover on downs. Dukes will have it at the Bears 25-yard line.
and the clock's still going. First and 10 on the 25. It's leading to 12 over the Ohio Bears.
What about Dukes? I'm not sure why.
This is the first charge timeout. Well, the first, the second, it's the same. They've been doing some good rush plays. They didn't usually have to take so many timeouts this second half.
Yeah, they really built that lead, so had things cooking. Those 2 quick touchdowns at the start of this quarter have made this a much more comfortable finish than we thought was going to be at the start of the quarter. It was a 9-point game then. It's ballooned to 23 points here, 35-12. And the Dukes, let's see how they finish this thing out.
Hot. It's like, I mean, I'm not joking. Like a hot dog, hamburger. So Cincinnati does have that really sizzling hot here tonight. Here in Cincinnati, Ohio, it's first for Southern
I think we had Mike Crawford lined up at quarterback here. I don't know if it's a wildcat or is he? I think he's played. He is sometimes a backup quarterback. So Mike Crawford gets a snap
coming.
and he's just short.
He's in the red zone. At least down around the 9-yard line.
We are going to have a 2-minute warning. So 1:48 as the clock runs until the play ends. So it still counts as a 2-minute warning at the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Well, the sticks are still down there and they put them down. So they're going to call it first and goal. So 1:48 left for the Dukes to see if they can add a little more. Or they just get out of here with satisfied with the 35-12 win. A well-earned win. The Bears definitely have given them a challenge. Did not make it easy for the Dukes. Probably the best challenge we've seen down here in Cincinnati.
And we're pretty much a good schedule here. I mean, it's been something else here. I mean, we're taking on the Gladiators next week. I think it's a home game.
I know they switched. I'm not sure if they'll be here or away because we already played them once here.
The schedule that I'm looking right here.
Mike Crawford throwing the pass, almost intercepted.
It slid right into the end zone.
So 2nd and goal. Mike Crawford throwing off his arm. So I guess we're going to be stopping the clock for the final 2 minutes. 1:24 remaining. Yeah, Crawford still under center, behind center.
New England.
So Crawford surveying the field for this second down play. High snap, handoff. I believe that's to Weber, number 30, who is not going to get in.
He made it to like around the 2 or 3 yard line. It's
Dukes.
the 2, I believe.
Dukes hustling the line. Third down. Still in shotgun.
It's going rapidly fast.
High snap. Crawford scrambles, spins, pumps, runs, and is in for the touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
So Crawford with the touchdown. We still have 37.6 left. Dukes have expanded the lead to 41-12. And the only drama left is Ken Drake Brown making a perfect evening on extra points.
He's got one heck of a leg there, Dan.
5 for 5 so far.
Mm-hmm.
A new weapon added to this Dukes arsenal here tonight. Kind of wish we had him last week.
Well, this will be about a 35-yard, excuse me, not 35, but a 25-yard kick.
Well, the NFL extra point is for kicks is from the 15-yard line.
Yep,
And then it's about usually about 7 yards deep back from that for a kick. Yeah, that is what we're doing.
22 yards long, 10 leads on the 32 yard.
So snap the hold, and that almost blocked. You did get it through. It is, I believe it's wide. So
Sure.
So that keeps it at 41-12. Not a 30-point lead, just a 29-point lead for the Dukes. They score 20 points in this fourth quarter to pull away with a much tighter game, a 9-point game entering the fourth quarter.
Actually, since you mentioned games here, this is the group we have next week, 5 p.m. The Kentucky Pirates taking on the Kentucky Cavalry at Rock Creek Academy in Louisville. And also, the Dukes are heading up north to Columbus to take on the Gladiators.
Yeah, it looks like the Cavalry picked up a win today. I'm playing the Evansville Elite. That was a pretty good, solid matchup. I think two evenly matched teams. Cavalry looks like they came away with a 20-0 win, according to BCFL. So the Bears.
Gladiators and the Dukes are long time.
So let's see what I got. Can we finish this thing out?
Maybe they call it nice battle by sending.
Yeah. So the Bears trying to get their 11 guys out on the field. So we have 36 seconds, 37.6 seconds to finish up here. It's been a rather long game. Some injuries and such have
Balls will keep on the 35-yard line. Based on the tee.
So we had a little discussion. I'm not sure whether the ref is talking to him. I don't know if he heard the claims of an onside kick or whatnot and said, "Hey, don't do that," or possibly just say, "Hey, let's."
So Dan, are you next week or you just?
We'll see where it is. So I'd like to definitely be a good game to go to, but we'll have to see when and where first. Still got 37.6 seconds to finish up here before we move on to Columbus, though. Drake Brown gets the ready whistle. There is the onside kick that I think they were not.
The Bears recover it for Cincinnati. 29.3 seconds left in the game. Yeah. And
So
he's not injured, not this time.
I think he's just tired. It's been like I said, it's been a long day. A lot of these guys have been playing both ways. Yeah. I don't blame him. And I think we're just going to run out these last 28 seconds and call it an evening with the Dukes winning 41-12.
This is one heck of a thing here. I mean, we like to thank the Ohio Bears, the Cincinnati Dukes, the BCFL, the TPFL for this game right here at the Southern Athletic Complex, Wells High School, in Cincinnati, Ohio, USA. eDriven Sports brought to you online, live, thanks to YouTube.com. It's Patrick Conley, getting right up to my side. We'd like to say thank you for tuning in tonight for such a great game. Next week, the Dukes taking on the Cincinnati Dukes taking on the Columbus Gladiators, and also that Calvary game next week.